Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gorlock Sports Network. My name is Kellen Furmanek, and I'm joined by
Matt Rumping.
And it is conference play time here at Arsenal BG Ballpark as your Western University Gorlocks are set to face off against the Greenville University Panthers, and we are underway. As Greifeld's first pitch to Guzman will be a strike. This is sure to be a fun one. It's a nice, warm afternoon. Spring's finally starting to come in, despite it being 20 just a few days ago. The temperature change has been something to behold here in St. Louis.
Yeah, you know, Kellen, it's a stark contrast, like you said. 48 hours ago, it was 20. I had like 3 or 4 layers on. Today, I had a beautiful day going golfing beforehand. 90 degrees, not too humid. It's a great day for baseball.
And as the sun sets here in East St. Louis, Guzman's in a 1-2 count. And there's a chopper off the plate. Getting under it will be Greifeld, and he makes the throw to first. You know, what's interesting today, too, is there's not much wind here in Sauget. You're looking at the flag out there. It is not blowing at all. It's the first game we've seen at Arsenal BG Ballpark where we have not seen some extreme wind, and it's flat, completely flat.
Yeah, you know, in my 2 years that I've been here, Kellen, I can't think of another time besides today where we have seen almost no wind, if not no wind at all.
I'm sure the fielders are certainly fine with it. I mean, so hopefully an error-free day for all the outfielders with the sun not in the sky anymore and no wind.
Yeah, we got a late one today, Kellen. 7 o'clock start time today, and then 5 and 8 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Be really dark tomorrow afternoon. The 1-1 Rocco shows bunt. Places down a nice one, but it's right back to Greifeld again. It's back-to-back putouts for Ryan, and there's 2 gone.
Greenville's making the pitcher work early. Greifeld having to go behind the mound for the first out and in front of the mound for the second one.
Ryan took home Pitcher of the Year honors last year for SLAC. I'm sure he's glad to get into conference play as he's had a slow start, slower than normal start for Ryan. Over 23 2/3 innings, pitched to the tune of a 6.31 ERA. But we saw flashes of greatness as last weekend, 2 weekends ago, in the first Webster Invitational, he pitched 8 innings, giving up just 1 hit. And we know what he can do against these conference opponents. Here's the 1-1 to Pennington. Be in there. Greifeld looking for a clean 1-2-3 inning to start us off. Pitch to the first baseman. Oh, just inside. Greifeld strutting his way back to the dugout. Instead, it'll be 2s across the board. Here it comes. Inside. This one a lot closer to the knees, and the count is now full. A nice battle by Snyder. Let's see if he can make something of it. No one on, 2 outs. Here's the payoff. Taken low for ball 4. A quality plate appearance for Snyder Pennington. And the Greenville Panthers have their first base runner.
Yeah, Pennington's a very hard out to get via strikeout. He leads the SLAC now with 18 walks on the season, and it's not really even close. Second place is only at 13.
Yeah, he's got one great eye for the plate. His 18th walk on the year, just 9 punch-outs to his name. He'll hand the baton off to Smith. So far, a .532 on-base percentage. Has done excellent work at the plate for Greenville. He's one of the few returners as well. The only player to receive all SLAC honors and still be on the Greenville roster. Had a great season last year. There's been a lot of change in the Panthers lineup that we'll get to later in this game. Once again, Greifeld is threatening a 2-strike count. trying to get out of the inning unscathed. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 3. Greifeld picks up his first K of the afternoon and sends us to the bottom of the frame. Score 0-0. We'll be right back. James Theodore will get us rocking in the bottom of the first. Greifeld, after walking the 3-hole Pennington, gets a backwards K on the cleanup man, Landon Smith. And now it's the Gorlock's turn to hit, starting with James Theodore. So he'll take a first pitch strike from Jacob Cody. Cody this year, similar ERA to Greifeld, over about 10 less innings, going 16 2/3, 6.48 ERA, 14 punch-outs. The runs allowed category has been the big issue for Greenville. The hitting has been very solid, but pitching has not been their strong suit this year, nor was it last year. It's a nice play. Throw to first is in time, getting out the speedy Theodore. There's one gone.
Theodore hustled all the way down. He was only out by about half a step. That was a great show of hustle there.
Next up, the man of the hour, Braden Trissel. Took home SLAC Player of the Week honors last week. Hitting .500 in the second Webster Invitational, slugging 1,000. Let's see if he shows bunt on first pitch. He does not. Loads up. I say that because it feels like almost every one of his hits is either a bunt single or a home run, and almost nothing in between. He's been placing them down beautifully, and he's been cracking the ball. So we'll see what he does here against Jacob. Next pitch is wide. It's so dangerous when you have a hitter that can really do both. Makes it really tough on the third baseman in low over there.
And you can tell Greenville knows about how Trissel can bunt because third baseman's playing in all the other infielders in their normal positions.
He has stepped back on a 1-strike count. Trissel loads up and pops that one. It'll be out of play. Into the dugout. Trissel has certainly earned his spot in this lineup. Saw at the beginning of their first homestand, they put him down near the 9 hole now. Batting up high. He's already at 3 homers this season. The 2-2. In there, strike 3. Cody matches Greifeld's backwards K with one of his own, and there's 2 gone.
Cody was just able to bend that one in there. That thing was beautifully placed.
Last chance on the end, we Adam Mosier. Mosier, like Trissel, also had an excellent weekend last weekend. See how many times I can say weekend. In the same inning, top of the third, robbed a homer. The bottom of the third, slugged one off of the brick wall out and left. Then hit another, the second game of the day against Oshkosh. Mosier also down the count, 1-2. Cody looking to take care of the side. Here's the pitch. Sharp hit to short, and it'll get past. Mosier rounding first, and he'll hold up there. And the first hit of the game goes to Adam Mosier. And the Gorlocks will have a base runner in the first.
Mosier just able to poke that one right out of the reach of the shortstop, Guzman, and get it in the outfield.
That was a very tough play for Guzman. Full extension, still wasn't able to get to that ball. Next up will be the cleanup man, Dalton Groves. Groves had himself one heck of a game in the final match of the Invitational, going 3 for 3, 2 homers, a double, and a walk. Perfect day at the plate and more for the catcher. Runner takes off. It's a great one. Throw down is not in time. It's a great bounce by Britz. A great jump time, just was unable to gun Mosier, and now Webster has a man in scoring position. The 1-0 hit the other way into the Panthers bullpen. Groves has been the star hitter for Webster so far this season, batting .341, slugging .591 on the year. He's driven in 11 runs. And like Trissel, out of that 2 spot, has solidified himself in the cleanup area. The 1-2 hit the other way, bobbled. There will be no throw to first, and a wide turn by Mosier. Play at the plate will not be in time. What a heads-up wave by BK and Adam Mosier, and the Gorlocks strike first.
Yeah, Martinez had absolutely no idea and no thought that they were going to send Mosier there, and he wasn't prepared until it was all too late.
It's aggressive base running on both sides today. Greenville has done some damage on the pass, but so has Webster this season. And Gorlock's using their legs to bring in the first run of this matchup. And the inning continues with Ryan Hartz.
Another thing that didn't help that play, if you look now at how Greenville's infield has shifted, the shortstop more over towards second base, but the second baseman's is only like 2 or 3 steps from being behind second base. If he was in his normal position where he normally sits when the batter's up, as Hartz hits this one deep in the left center.
Now we'll get down and go all the way to the wall. Being waved around is Groves. There will be no throw home. And now the Gorlocks add another. A beautiful one sent to the night sky. Into one of the deepest parts of the ballpark.
Now batting, number 8.
Hartz has himself a double. And the show goes on with Nick Wroblewski. So likely see Wroblewski play behind the dish later this weekend, but tonight he's playing out of the DH spot. The 0-1 foul back. Wroblewski was one of 4 players on the Gorlocks. Did a home run against Oshkosh, upsetting the 24th ranked team. But now is in the count 0-2. Hartz over at second, be run on contact. And a wry throw as no one covers short. We'll see if a balk is called as the umps will convene. You saw Cody just wanted to get the ball to anyone. We'll see if that moves Hartz over 90 feet. It will.
Coach Carlson's going to come out and try and plead his case here.
An animated conversation as well. Decision is final, though. Groves will head over to third, so now any hit, whether infield, outfield, will score him. Cody just has to focus on Wroblewski now. Down 0-2 in the count. Trying to stop the bleeding. Here's the 0-2. Taken in the dirt, a nice stop by Britt behind the dish. Now you can't let anything get past. Wroblewski trying to battle back. Count 1-2. Taken away.
Saw the Greenville infielders start heading back to the dugout there. They thought that was strike 3.
Yeah, dugout wanted it just as much. It's a quality at bat now for Nick. And he takes it low. From 0-2 to full. Great battle by Wroblewski. Here's the payoff. That one fouled off. We go into the lot. Early pitch count on the rise for Cody. Trying to get out of this inning with minimal damage. Here it comes. And that one's drilled the other way, but with just a few steps. Right fielder Connor Young is able to make the grab, and that'll end the inning, but the damage has been done. Highlighted by a 2-out RBI double from Ryan Hartz. The Gorlocks lead 2-0 heading into the second. We'll be right back. Panthers will head back to the plate in the second. Now down 2-0 as Alejandro Martinez starts the inning off. First pitch from Greifeld, hit the other way, foul. So far, Martinez has done an excellent job at the plate for Greenville, batting .407, 2 homers, .542 slugging percentage. Slash line of .455 on the year. And the cherry on top, 8 stolen bases. It's really been just all around excellent for Greenville as he grounds one over to short. Throw across the diamond is in time. Nice play by Trissel. There's one gone.
Like you said, Kellen, Martinez is able to fly 6th in slag and stolen bases. Just comparable out there to James Theodore in the bottom of the first, just about half a step.
Another quick out for Ryan is up next, Bryce Hayes. And he'll watch a pitch in there. Next pitch falls into the zone for a strike. Another quick 0-2 count for Ryan Greifeld. Looking for his second punch out of the day. Here's the pitch. Taken away. Before coming into this one, Greifeld had 22 punch-outs and 12 walks over 25 innings. Looking to add to that strikeout meters. There's another foul tip. DH still down to a 2-strike count. Keeping up the battle. But he takes a big swing and a miss for strike 3.
Another beautiful pitch there from Greifeld. Hayes nowhere even close to being able to make contact with that one.
88 on the fastball. There's 2 gone for Connor Young. Another first pitch strike for Greifeld. Last inning, Greifeld took care of the first 2 batters and gave up a walk to Pennington. Once again, he's taking care of the first 2. Tomorrow is supposed to be just as nice as today. You'll see that high of mid-80s as that one gets past the glove of Hippis over at third. Young taking a big round, but hold up at 1. And Greenville gets their first hit of the match.
Kellen, we can only hope for the sky to be as beautiful as it is today, turned a nice shade of rainbow sherbet. Like we said earlier, the weather, amazing. Going to be pretty much the same tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
A tough play at the hot corner for Hippis. It's been an excellent one if he was able to get it over to 1, but still, Young held to a single. And the baton will be handed off to Hunter Britz. First pitch away. Greifeld, the southpaw, has a good eye. Young over at 1. Big hack and a miss from Hunter. Another pitch taken well away. So far, Brits have been struggling at the plate to start the year. 179 batting average. Slugging just 256. We're just under 40 at-bats, struck out 16 times. Greifeld looking to make it 17. That one's ripped to third. Hippis has it this time, and he tosses to second for the final out. Another clean inning for Greifeld. The Gorloks look to tack on to their lead. We'll be right back. Hippus gets some revenge. The top of the frame will start things off in the bottom. Cody facing the 7-8-9 of the Gorlocks order. See Matthew Lanier on deck playing at first this afternoon. Usually see the mix of the freshman and Ethan Wielt over at 1. Despite losing a lot of his infield, BK has a lot of solid options for infielders this year. The 1-1 to Hippus. Won't find the zone. The 2-1 is in there for a strike. Hippus batting .357 this year. Well, not a qualified hitter. It's the highest of any Gorlock on the roster. Count 2-2 will skip in the dirt. Struggled a bit at the beginning of the year, but really picked it up, especially in the last Webster Invitational. Going 2 for 3 against Milwaukee, 2 for 3 again against Oshkosh. And recording another hit against Hanover as he will take his base. And the leadoff man is on for Webster.
22, Matthew Lanier.
They also got to watch out for his speed on the base path. He's already swiped 3 bases this season. Now up is Lanier. Matthew looking for his first collegiate hit. We've seen him quite a few games. Despite being 0 for 14 at the plate, he's made some very solid contact. We'll see if he can pick up his first today. A nice take. And again, another problem you face. You're already having a righty on lefty matchup. You're Jacob Cody, but also Hippus pulling the first baseman out of his normal position. You have a gap on Lanier's pull side. The 1-0 just clips the zone. Hippus staying close. Still checked on. Lanier holding up. Good eye by the freshman. Matthew all the way from Longmont, Colorado. Still eyeing that first hit. The 2-1 is given a ride to right field. Going back to the track at the wall, and it's well gone. Welcome to the show, Matthew Lanier, as the dugout and the bullpen come out to greet him.
We've all heard of the announcer's curse, Kellen, but I think you just gave Lanier the announcer's blessing.
Matthew helps the Gorlocks double their lead, and it's 4-0 Webster.
Number 5, Jacob Charleston.
I'm not even sure where that one landed.
That one, I think, just barely missed that Apex Network sign over there in right.
Holy
that thing was
moly.
smoked.
Now Jacob Charleston has to follow. He shows bunt, pulls it back, but still finds the zone for a strike. Some high launch angle for Matthew. And with no wind tonight, we've seen a lot of the wind coming right back at the batter from the batter's eye. But today, with nothing out, he's able to hit one well over the fence for a 2-run shot. Congratulations, Matthew. First collegiate hit as well. Some fireworks to go with it. Looks like we're about to see some early action in the Panthers bullpen as well. The 2-1 to JC is in and high. Still no outs on the inning. Charleston at 3-1 count. The leadoff man James Theodore stands on deck. Here it is. Be fouled off. Another full count against Jacob Cody. Looking for the first out on the inning still. Here's the payoff. In there, strike 3. Charleston thought he got his base. Instead, it's another backwards K for Jacob.
Number 11, James Theodore.
So the Gorlocks now going second time through the order. Theodore grounded out his first time up. Grounder up the middle, should be playable, and it is. Got to react so fast in order to get the speedy Theodore out, and Guzman does just that. So after giving up 2 runs, Cody picks up the next 2 outs, trying to limit the damage in the second. Braden Trissel, the last chance for the Gorlocks. First pitch falls outside. He shows bunt. Bounces off the plate. A nice idea. As we saw third baseman playing a bit back. In low, now playing in shallow. Get it? Tough crowd. The 1-1. Shown bunt again, pulls it back. Well, no, it's still a strike. I don't think it was in the zone. I believe Trissel held out his bat for just too long. Now a 2-strike count on the shortstop. Here it comes. Fouled off himself, and he takes a knee. Looks like he's in pain. Trainer coming out to check on Trissel. Looks like he's pointing a bit higher. May have gotten the wind knocked out of him. Brayton takes a deep breath and is able to get up on his own. Like we mentioned earlier, he's become a key bat for this Gorloks lineup. Looks like he's good to go. Reigning Slack hitter of the week. Step back into the box. The count will remain 1-2. Cody looking to get out of a tough inning. The delivery. Swing and a miss, strike three. An inning-ending punch-out for Jacob Cody, but the damage has been done. A two-run moonshot from Matthew Lanier, getting his first collegiate hit in a big way. Doubles the Gorloks lead as we head to the top of the third. Score now 4-0 Webster. Greenville needs to get something rolling in the third, as the Gorloks put up back-to-back two spots. Starting things off out of the 9-hole will be Jalen Inlow. As Greifeld enters his third inning of work, starting with the strike. The 0-1 grounded to third. Hippis has it. Throw to first to be in time.
Hippis almost took a couple more steps than he needed to over towards the line to get to that one, but still able to get a glove on it, make the play.
Back-to-back putouts for the hot corner. Second time through now for Guzman. He'll foul one off. Grounded out his first time up. Came into this one batting .386. Over 500 points on his slugging as well. Like we mentioned at the beginning, the lineup has been exceptional this year for Greenville, but they've given up so many runs. It's been hard for the hitters to keep up as there's a slow roller over to second. Throw to first will get past. Error will be charged to the second baseman, Charleston.
Now batting, number 8, Matt Rocco.
It's a tough play, only 48 off the bat. Slow roller. He had to get that one out quick. Greenville will have a base runner for Matt Rocco. The third baseman Hippis playing in shallow. He bunted out to Greifeld. In his first plate appearance. The 1-0 to Rocco. Taken up high. Does not go around. Rocco looking for a rally starter. 2-0, swing and a miss. The 2-1. Fouled off. Going a long way.
Into the kid zone and left.
2-0 to 2-2. Greifeld looking for his third punch out. Here's the pitch. Another one, same spot.
Someone from the bullpen made the catch.
Did a
That was
Mario
Carter.
jump too? Yeah, that was Wes.
A little Mario jump there from Carter Hunt.
He'll be on the mound tomorrow. Likely starting the first game of the afternoon for Webster. As Rocco was able to bring the count to full. Man on first, one out. As he tries to keep him honest over there. Here's the payoff. Another one fouled, this one time into the lot.
Thing almost hit the lights out there.
Guzman over at first, 2 for 4 on stolen bases. We'll see if he takes off on the full count. He stays put. The 3-2 is down low for ball 4. Second walk of the game from Greifeld. And Greenville will have a man in scoring position.
Snyder Pennington.
Now bring up Snyder Pennington, a dangerous hitter on the Panthers. Mentioned earlier, he was the only SLIAC all-team honoree to return to this Greenville lineup as they lost a lot of key hitters last season. Miggy Villalobos was second team last season, slugged .569 and 10 homers, led the team in homers. Marcus Isaiah was first team, batting .390, slugging .600, with 11 stolen bases. Wilson Decker only played 24 games, batted over .400, .688 slugging. He was second team, and George Schneider also in the 300s on his batting average, 8 stolen bases, putting himself in the second team position as well. And a lot of these players were sophomores, so not even seniors, just transferring out, and that tells you just how good the young talent has been for Greenville. And that is not even just for baseball either. I mean, all around, they currently hold the all-sports trophy first place spot while the season isn't over. The Gorloks need to have some excellent seasons to catch up to them as they stand right behind them. Pennington in the count, 2-2. Had a nice AB, or a nice plate appearance his first time up. Was able to draw a walk from Ryan. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A big-time punch-out for Ryan Greifeld, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 7, Landon Smith.
Inning not over just yet. The cleanup man, Landon Smith, try to drive in Greenville's first run or more. First pitch is in there. Landon batting .281. On base percentage of .382 on the season. Pickoff attempt at 2. We no tag. I've already seen a few back picks at second get overthrown to the outfield. Don't want to move those runners over. The 0-1 fouled off. Greifeld just 1 strike away from getting out of a jam. Guzman at second, Rocco at first. 2 gone. The 0-2. Another one, same spot, fouled into the lot. Smith not backing down. Trying to cut back at that 4-run deficit. He drills one into center. Theodore rushing in, and he makes the catch. The Gorloks breathe a sigh of relief as Greifeld leaves 2 stranded. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Score remains 4-0 Webster. Adam Mosier leads off the third. Gorlock's playing with house money right now. Up 4-0 in the third. He shows bunt, puts down a nice one. Going to be a tough throw to one, but still get it off in time is Jacob Cody.
Now batting, number 13, Dalton Groves.
Tried to squeeze one down the first base line, but does not work. There's one gone for Dalton Groves. Groves brought in the first run of the game on a botched error over at second for Martinez. As Mosier rounded, and there's a fly ball deep into right center at the track, and it'll get down and hop over the fence. It's a ground rule double for Groves, making that 4 extra base hits in his last 2 games.
Now batting, number 27.
Next up will be Ryan Hartz.
Connor Young went full extension there. He just barely missed that, too. It was a great jump on that ball.
Very short fence out and right. See a lot of ground rule doubles out there. Next up, Hartz, who hit his own double in the first inning. Has a chance to drive in Groves for the second time in these first 3 frames. The 1-0 clips the outside edge. In the Gorlock's last game against Hanover, they scored in 6 of their 8 innings. Just putting up a 0 spot in the 3rd and the 5th. One's across the board, except for the 8th inning where they put up a 6 spot to shut the door on the Hanover Panthers. One taken inside.
I think the way that I described that during that game, it looked like a binary code. All the zeros and ones.
The 2-1 is another shot into left, but this time will be at the glove of the left fielder, Matt Rocco. And there's 2 gone. It was 98 off the bat of Hartz.
Yeah, Rocco almost took a couple too many steps over trying to field it, had to kind of drop to his knees and reach back over to his right, grab that one.
It's weird having a Rocco in left field.
You know, I was going to say something earlier, but I didn't. Having Rocco, and then last year having a La Rocco for Webster.
There's a grounder to the left side. Throw and foul ground is in time. What a fantastic play at the hot corner by Inlow. And that'll end the inning in the first 0 spot of the game from the Gorlocks. Panthers heading to the dugout happy as we head to the top of the 4th. Score remains 4-0 Webster. The Panthers hold the Gorlocks stagnant in the third. Still trailing by 4 as Greifeld enters his 4th inning of work. First pitch, chopper. Going to be a tough play to get the speedy Alejandro, and he gets him. A fantastic put out by Ryan Greifeld. There's one away.
Not batting. Number 52.
And Greifeld absolutely swung that thing over to Lanier at first, able to get Martinez.
One gone. Up next, Bryce Hayes. Takes the first pitch high. Next one in there. Greifeld nearing 60 pitches through 3 1/3. Hayes down the count, 1-2. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Another punch out for Ryan Greifeld, and there's 2 gone.
Number 15, Connor Young.
Connor Young up next. Slice one down the left field line for Greenville's only hit of the game. His first time up. So 1-0 fouled off. Same spot. Back-to-back foul balls in the net. Greifeld threatening a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Greifeld takes care of the side in just a few minutes. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, score remains 4-0 Gorlocks. Webster looking for some insurance in the 4th. Greifeld so far has taken care of this Greenville lineup. And the Gorlocks hitters will try to help him out. See if this takes a first pitch strike. Well, we've seen some stretching going on in the Greenville bullpen. So far, nobody warming up. Really trying to push Cody this afternoon. Makes sense why. There's doubleheader tomorrow. As you mentioned, it'll be 5 and 8 o'clock. Both teams want to use their starters as long as possible. But right now, if you're Cody, you just want to make sure nothing gets out of hand. Reed in a 1-2 count. Hits him. Hit by pitch on the kneecap. Hippis will take his base. It's back-to-back free passes for the third baseman. That'll bring up Matthew Lanier. The dangerous hitter we've seen is earlier in this one, hit his first collegiate hit, and it was a blast to right field. Let's see if he can replicate it here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch washes it, curl into the zone for a strike. Now we're seeing people warm up in the Panthers pen. Reed at first. Does not take off. The 0-1 is up high. Hip is 3 for 3 on stolen bases this season. The 1-1 taken low and away. Panthers are just coming off a road trip to Florida for spring break. In one of their games, they took home a 10-5 win over North Park. And if you remember, in the first invitational with the Gorlocks, lost to the Vikings. So it was a solid win for Greenville. Well, this is the Gorlocks' first conference weekend. It is not for the Panthers as they played Spalding, got swept, giving up 33 runs over their 3 games. So Lanier brings the count to full. Man on first, still nobody out. Here's the payoff. Runner takes off, and it'll be fouled. Brits will be on his toes. Seventh pitch of the at-bat. Making it about 10 if you count the pickoffs. It's Cody really trying to keep Reed honest at first. Here's the pitch. Another one into the net. Hippis still at 1, took off both times. Hasn't been taking too big of a lead. How many times Cody has been tossing it back to one. Catches him flat-footed, but no. Greenville bench wanted it. Hippis was maybe just one step too far. Was still able to get back safely. Eighth pitch of the at-bat is sky high into left center. And the catch will be made. Hippis heading back to first. And there's one gone.
What a battle there from Matthew Lanier. 8 pitches, like he said.
Now batting, number 5, Jacob Charleston.
Up next out of the 9 hole will be Jacob Charleston. Jacob struck out his first time up. With a 0-0 count, Cody really making sure Reed does not go far. Hippis just about 4 steps off of first. First pitch curl into the zone for a strike. The leadoff man, James Theodore, stands on deck behind JC. Runner takes off, swing and a miss, but it'll bounce in front of the dish. Britt's unable to corral it. I'll put Hippis in scoring position. Charleston down the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fourth punch out of the day for Cody. And there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 11, James Theodore.
Last chance to drive another run in. Be James Theodore. He's grounded out to the infield. His first 2 times up. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Hippis not sliding back, instead electing to stand up, but it was very close.
Yeah, Greenville's bench thought that they got him finally.
The 1-0 laced up Broadway for a base hit. Hippis being waved around. Play at the plate will be not in time. And Theodore drives in the 5th run. The 2-out RBI single.
Now batting, number 40, Brayton Trissel.
The inning continues with Braden Trissel. In low, playing in the grass. Pickoff attempt at James does not get him. Last season, Theodore went 38 for 40 on swipe bags. While he hasn't had as many opportunities last season, he's already stolen 5 through his first 15 games. Fakes taking off. Seeing so many pickoff attempts from Cody. He's making sure he uses all of them. Theodore takes off on the 1-0. Throw down will not be in time. Third stolen base of the game for Webster. Theodore uses his wheels to put himself in scoring position. Drissel and hitters count 2-0. Takes it downstairs. If you asked me a few weeks ago, Drissel would not have the green light here, but he leads the Gorlocks in homers, or home runs outright. So let's see if he can do it. Do have an open base at first. But another dangerous hitter behind him in Adam Mosier. .3-0 down the gut. So Jacob wants a battle. A hitter's count for the freshman. And he'll take it in there for a strike, tosses the bat. Thought he had a free base instead. Cody brings it back from 3-0 to full.
Umpires had a lot of those calls, especially where it's been kind of late announcing whether it's a ball or a strike, and just another one of them right there.
Cody has already struck out Drissel twice today. He'll be looking for the third. Theodore on second, 2 gone. Here's the payoff. Away for ball 4. After a battle back from Cody, he gives up another base runner, and there will be a call to the bullpen. Jacob responsible for the 2 men on after going 3 2/3, giving up 5 runs in the process. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Greenville will be looking for a long relief out of Cade Buhner-Kemper. He comes up in a tight spot here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 men on and 2 outs. The Gorlock's 3-hole hitter, Adam Mosier. Buhner-Kemper this season, 23 2/3, most innings pitched of any Greenville pitcher. And over those innings has a 6.85 ERA and 16 punch-outs. It's a big swing and a miss. Buhner-Kemper was the only qualified pitcher last season for Greenville to have a sub-5 ERA. Pitched over 61 2/3 innings. He only started 8 of his 18 games. He was right behind Dawson Hope in innings pitched. The 3-1 put in there for a strike, forcing Mosier to a full count. So men on first and second, 2 gone. Here's the payoff. Upstairs for ball 4. The 2-out rally continues as the bases are juiced for Dalton Groves.
Probably the last person Greenville wants to see right now in this situation.
Most certainly so. 1 for 2 with a ground rule double, and that one hit he had was an error. Or excuse me, the one hit he didn't have was an error. Like you said, too, he's been such a dangerous hitter. 4 extra base hits in his last 2 games. And this one's still far from over. The 0-1 taken away. The 1-1 well outside. He's got to be careful as Theodore over at third threw 11 wild pitches last season. Gave up 37 free passes as well. 2-1 is in there. Did strike out quite a few, though. 48 punch-outs in 2025. So he looks to strand the bases. Groves back in. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Dalton staying in the fight. Looking for a crooked number. The 2-2. Away. Nice stop behind the dish by Britz. There's nowhere for Groves to go. Theodore at third. Trissel at second. Mosier at first. 2 gone. Here's the payoff. Grounder over to short. Going to be a tough one. Throw to first. Picked in time. A huge out for Greenville. But Theodore brings in another run on a 2-out RBI single as we head to the top of the 5th. Score now 5-0 Webster. The Gorloks tack on another. As Brits will start off the 5th. Greenville had some trouble on the paths in their last frame, but were unable to capitalize. Greifeld in his 5th inning of work, and obviously no action in the Gorloks bullpen. The 1-1 fouled off. Brits down the count, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's another K for Ryan Greifeld.
Now batting, number 19, Jalen Inlow.
Last year, Greifeld, mentioned earlier, took home SLAC Pitcher of the Year honors. Against conference teams, pitched 41 innings to the tune of a 1.54 ERA, 46 strikeouts. And the two-headed monster of him and Carter Hunt. Carter, 34 innings pitched, the 1.57. Just ridiculous. The 1-1 to Inlow. Sky high in foul ground and out of play. Saw a few pooches wandering about earlier. I'm not sure if they're still here. There's one, I believe, Labradoodle walking around.
I wish I would have seen him.
I saw them playing in the grass by the Gorloks bullpen. If I'm the new athletic director for Webster, I'm getting there a therapy dog for the bullpen. Right behind.
Instead of beware a dog, you should be beware a flat ball over there.
We can double as a ball boy as well, going to fetch the ball.
Could have a official bat dog. That's another use.
Yes. I've got a lab of my own. I'm afraid any ball hit, he'd go right after. Inlow battling back in the count, able to bring it to full. Panthers really need to get something rolling. Here's the payoff. In there, strike 3. It's another backwards K for Ryan Greifeld. His 7th punch out of the day.
Now batting, number 6, Joseph Guzman.
Guzman with a blank slate. 2 outs. We'll have to start some sort of rally for Greenville. First pitch in there. Next one, a big hack. The 0-2 from Greifeld. Chopper up the middle. Glove by Charleston. Throw to first. An excellent play by JC. As Ryan Greifeld takes care of the side. Up to 7 punch-outs through 5 innings. We'll be right back for the bottom of the frame. Everything going right for Webster today. Score in the bottom of the fifth, 5-0. Webster tried to add on even more runs. Buhner Kemper came in for relief the last inning. This will be his first full inning of relief. He'll start off against Ryan Hartz. His first two at-bats. Hartz has hit some solid liners to left. One skipping to the wall for a double, another a line out. And there's a third hard hit ball. But this time, getting under it will be the center fielder, Landon Smith.
Now batting, number 8, the designated hitter, Nick Wrebluski.
Next will be Nick Wrebluski. Wrebluski still looking for his first hit on the day. First pitch in there. Buhner Kemper had the most innings pitched against conference opponents. Very solid as well, sub-4 ERA, 3.92 to be exact. Punch out 24 and giving up 19 walks. Opponent average is 203. Again, those free passes will kill you. Count 2-2 to Wrebluski. Curls and it hits him. Off the elbow piece.
Now batting for Webster.
He'll gladly take his base.
Didn't even flinch on that one. It came in only 63 miles an hour.
And Hippis, who got hit by a pitch his last time up. Will head up now with a man on first, only one out. So far, Reed has scored in both of his times at the plate. Getting on base via a walk and a hit by pitch. Also stole his base, his fourth of the season. The 1-0 finds the inside part of the plate. Following this Greenville series, the Gorlocks will have an away set going against Westminster, then MUW. Both teams they beat in last year's conference tournament. Securing wins against those two and Spalding for a SLIAC sweep. Meanwhile, for Greenville, this is just the first leg of their road trip. As the 2-1 finds the gap on the left side of the infield. Hippis remains perfect on the day. On Tuesday, Greenville face off against Eureka. just one game against the Red Devils. And then next weekend, a 3-game set versus Blackburn. And finally, once they get done with that Blackburn series that following weekend, they will face off against the Principia Panthers at Greenville. As they eye their first home conference win of the season. Buhner Kemper seeing Lanier for the first time today. As the ball hops away from Britz, and he won't throw to any base. A good read by Wroblewski and Hippis on the paths. Lanier, who's already at homer today, up in the count 2-0. They don't decide to walk him. Instead, they'll face him with the infield playing in. Again, you have that open base at first. Lanier swinging away. The battle between Buhner Kemper and Lanier. The 2-1. In there. Cade finds the zone. The count now at 2 apiece. Strikeout would be big here for Greenville. The 2-2. Inside. Nearly hits Matthew and almost gets past Britz, but fortunately, nothing happening. The count is brought to full. Wroblewski on third. Hippis at second. 1 out. Charleston stands on deck. Here's the payoff. Swinging a looper, and it finds no man's land in center field. Wroblewski scores. Hippis holds up at 3, and it's 6-0 Webster. Good things happen when you put the ball in play. And with the middle infielders playing in, Martinez had no chance of getting to that ball. And we will have another call to the bullpen from the Panthers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. New man on the mound for Greenville will be Luke McBee. He inherits 2 men on the corners. Face off against Jacob Charleston. McBee over 4 2/3 innings this year has given up 1 run, punched out 4. The Gorloks have already tacked on a run this inning. Don't want to give up a second. As Hippus stands 90 feet away. He shows bunt. There'll be throw back to third as they try the suicide squeeze. And it does not work out for Webster. Lanier takes second, but a big out for Greenville as they get out on the base paths. Inning still not over. Lanier on second will be running on contact. Charleston looking for his first hit on the game. Nearly hits him, but instead curls into the zone. Beautiful pitch from McBee. Makes it a 2-strike count. Here it comes. That one given a ride to left, but it'll be in foul ground. Hot shot off the bat of Charleston. The at-bat continues. McBee trying to limit the damage. The 1-2. High fly into right center. Getting under it. And it falls! An error out in right field brings in another run for Webster. As Connor Young lost sight of that ball.
Number 11, James Theodore.
It's the second run-scoring error of the game for the Panthers. That one would have been an inning ender. Instead, it'll continue with the leadoff man, James Theodore. James found outfield grass his last time up. Drove in a run. And he gives this one a high drive, deep to left center, but it won't be deep enough as the catch is made. But the damage has been done. Another error in the outfield from Greenville brings in the 7th run of the game for Webster as they head into the 6th inning up heavy. We'll be right back. Greifeld into his 6th inning of work. Face off against Matt Rocco. First pitch can't find the zone. It's his 80th pitch through 5 innings. The 1-0 giving a ride to center. A long run for Theodore. He's able to make the run and grab.
Now batting, number 2, Snyder Pennington.
Solid contact, but no dice for the left fielder. Just one gone for Snyder Pennington. Trying to be a rally starter. He walked his first time up, struck out the second. It's on some of these pitches, but down the count, 0-2. Back-to-back fouls to the backstop. Here it comes. Another one. Let's see if Greifeld throws a waste pitch here. Try to get him chasing. The 0-2. Fouled off again. Talked about it earlier. Pennington has a great eye for the plate. He can thrive in these situations, but it's always tough battling back from 0-2. He rips one to short, backhanded by Trissel. Throw to first is in time. An excellent play at short as that one was 94 off the bat.
And an excellent throw, too. I mean, that one was right at eye level for Lanier.
Another 2 quick outs. Greenville's been struggling to get those early base runners. But they'll get one here as Smith squared on the back. First pitch hit by pitch. Will not be a 1-2-3 for Greifeld. Now you're facing a very dangerous hitter in Alejandro Martinez. First one in there. Other one just low. The 1-1 up and away. Greifeld now nearing 90. Seeing some action in the Gorlock's bullpen. I'm sure for Greenville, it couldn't come sooner. Martinez grounded out his first 2 times up. Has 2s across the board against Ryan. And will bring it to full. Smith on first. 2 gone. The payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Greifeld's 8th punch out of the day ends the inning. As we head to the bottom of the frame, score remains 7-0 Webster. Luke McBee in his first full inning of work faced the heart of the Gorlock's order, starting with Braden Trissel. First pitch in there. Trissel over 2 on the day with a walk. So only had true outcomes, 2 strikeouts and a walk today. Sharp grounder foul.
Play there by Carter Hunt.
Yeah. He's made some fantastic plays in foul ground. Should put him in the field. The 1-2 up high. Making it now 2s. Trissel somehow avoiding that ball, doing a twirl. They'll bring the count to full. No one on, no one out. Here's the payoff. Sky high on the infield. Catch is made at second. You know, I was joking about putting Carter into the field, but one of the Gorlock greats, Ben Kowalski, senior day, 2023, I remember they put him out in right field. I believe he got a put out. In his 5th year with Webster in 2022, he was selected to the first team all-region. Lost his junior season to Kobe. Played a while here with Webster as Mosier nearly gets hit.
You never know what you're going to see on senior day sometimes, Kellen. Heck, maybe you'll see a broadcaster out there.
Please no. I'll bring my glove. It's always in my truck.
Doesn't have to be you either.
I've seen you run the paths. You don't want to tear
Hey,
another.
I'm the all-time SLIAC home run leader, according to you.
Yeah. If we were still playing ghost ball these days, then you would definitely be the home run leader in that.
Barry Bonds who? Would be me.
The 2-0 to Mosier. That first year I was here was very strange. I'm a senior now, my freshman year, 2023. There were a lot of seniors who played about the 6 or 7 year mark for Webster. Kowalski was one of them. The 3-0 swinging from Mosier will be fouled. But, you know, that was the time when Ben Swords, Matt Staker, Ben Kowalski all played in their final seasons. Some of them holding NCAA records in multiple categories just with how many games they played with the Gorlocks. The 3-1 to Mosier. Finds the zone. McBee bringing it from 3-0 to full. Here's the pitch. Be fouled off. Gorlocks looking for a base runner. Count stays the same. Here's the delivery. In there, strike 3. Beautiful backwards K, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13, Dalton Groves.
Last man up will be Dalton Groves. Dalton 1 for 3 with a double today. First pitch, grounder up the middle. Going to be a tough play. Throw to first will be offline. Groves does not head anywhere. And they'll be ruled another single, so 2 for 4 on the day for Dalton. It's interesting. Last year, the Gorlocks played a 2-game set instead of 3 against the Panthers. Greenville lost 4-6 in the first game and 6-21 in the second. Main man of that second game was R.J. Larocco, going 3 for 5 with 5 RBIs and a homer. But what was very interesting, Dalton Groves, 2 homers last season. Hit a homer in both of those games. So he's got experience against Greenville. Show him what he's got today, 2 for 4. As that one's given a ride to left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Heading into the corner all the way to the wall. Groves will hold up at 3, and Hartz has himself his second double of the day.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 8, Nick Wrobluski.
Back-to-back 2-out hits for Webster. Threatening more damage as Nick Wrobluski try to keep up the Gorlocks scoring streak. Webster has scored in 4 of their 5 frames. Mirroring that Hanover game. last weekend. As there's a high fly into right field, tracking it at the track. As the catch made, it is stumbling down, but able to hold on to it this time. Connor Young ends the inning, and the Gorlocks are held scoreless as we head to the top of the 7th. Score remains 7-0 Webster. We head into the 7th, and Ryan Greifeld's day is done, going 6 innings strong, giving up just 1 hit. Recording 8 punch-outs on the day as Hayes sends one deep to left field, going back to the track at the wall, and it's gone. Greenville scores their first run of the game on a solo shot from Bryce Hayes. Hayes trying to get some kind of rally started.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Lead off first pitch home run.
100 off the bat of the DH. And up next will be Connor Young. Be Hayes' second homer of the season. Young down the count 0-2 against the new man on the mound, Kendall Horton. Giving up his second earned run of the year. He's only pitched 1 1/3 innings, though, as he wasn't on the team for quite a bit of the first few matches. He gets a punch out. So he was a two-way athlete playing for the men's basketball team. Fontbonne transfer, averaged 17 minutes a game. Picking up 64 points, 33 steals, 6 blocks. And now he's trying to help out Webster on the mound as Brits foul the first pitch off. Brits 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fielder's choice. The 0-1 taken away. Starting to cool down here in East St. Louis. Sun fully set. Lights shining down bright on Arsenal BG Ballpark. The 2-1 is in there. Kendall looking for his second punch out. Here's the pitch. That one given a ride to right center. A long run deep at the track. It'll bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. Another extra base hit on the inning for Greenville.
Now batting, number 19, Jalen Inlow.
Jalen Inlow steps up next. Coach BK putting some serious trust in Kendall Horton here. No action in the bullpen. So you'll likely have to face the top of the lineup in Guzman, who stands on deck. Pickoff attempt at 2. Horton received third team all-conference honors with Fontbonne last season as Inlow takes a big hack. The count is 0-2. Greenville trying to start a rally. Inlow batting .289 coming into this one. Very solid 458 slugging, or excuse me, 458 on base percentage. He's got a great eye for the play as he takes one out wide. Has 8 hit by pitches in 15 games, as well as 6 walks. The 2-2 does not go around, and the count is full. From 0-2 to 3-2. Inlow trying to put himself aboard. Man on second, 1 out. Here's the payoff. Inside for ball 4.
Now batting,
Panthers will send it to the top of the lineup.
Guzman.
The Gorlocks holding their breaths now. First pitch to the shortstop. Be grounded over a second. Double play opportunity. Toss to 2. Throw to first. It's a double play. A huge inning ender for the Gorlocks. But the Panthers open up the scoring with a solo shot from Bryce Hayes. As we head to the bottom of the 7th. Score now 7-1 Webster. Gorloks will try to get one back as Greenville scores their first run of the game. Leading off will be Reed Hippis. First pitch, high fly into right field. Bullpen scattering. He'll fall into the stands. Reed's had an excellent day today. So far has made it on base in each of his plate appearances. As he lines out, the first out of the inning. The first time Reed sat down today.
Now batting, number 22, Matthew Lanier.
McBee facing the 7-8-9 this inning now against Matthew Lanier. Lanier 2 for 3, the homer and 4 RBIs. It's been the star of the show this afternoon. First pitch grounder to first. Quickly take care of him. 3 pitches and 2 outs for Luke McBee.
Now batting, number 5, Jacob Charleston.
Last chance on the inning will be Jacob Charleston. Jacob eyeing his first hit. First pitch swinging, high fly into right center. A long run for Connor at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot from JC. Makes it 8-1 Webster.
JC in his last at bat had that screamer down the left field line that just barely went foul. This time, made sure he puts it over.
It looks like we'll have another call to the bullpen as McBee throw his last pitch. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming out to pitch for Greenville will be number 45.
Tristan McMean on the mound for Greenville, their 4th pitcher of the game. And Theodore, first pitch swinging, grounder to short, throw to first is in time. Despite less than double-digit pitches on the inning, Jacob Charleston sends one deep over the right field wall for a homer, and it's 8-1 Gorlocks. As we head to the top of the frame, we'll be right back. Both Greenville and Webster getting solo shots in the 7th. It's a wash on the inning, but the Gorlocks have held steady all game. Only 2 frames where they have not scored a run. Greenville, with just 6 outs left, is going to have to do something quickly. Matt Rocco starting the inning. The 2-0 count. There's a bit of trouble on the paths, but Webster got out of it with the 4-6-3 double play. The 3-0 from Horton. It's away for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to the left fielder. Greenville will have a base runner. Horton facing the heart of the Panthers order. Next up is Snyder Pennington. First pitch in there. This is Horton's first time facing Snyder today, and we talked about it so much already. Pennington, great eye for the plate. It's going to be a tough battle for Kendall. Snyder, like many others, eyeing his first hit of the ball game. Slow roller over to second. Only play will be at 1, but it rolls past the glove of JC. Greenville gets a second life.
Number 7, Landon Smith.
Now with 2 men on, nobody out. The cleanup man, Landon Smith. Smith has flown out, struck out, and been hit by a pitch. Also his first time seeing Kendall. It is very interesting. We don't see any action in the Webster bullpen. I think they're expecting Horton to bring it home. Smith takes a big hack. Panthers got through 4 pitchers today. Cody, Buhner, Kemper, McBee, and now McMean. Obviously in the first game of a 3-match set. You want to use as little as your relief as possible in the Friday game, as that one's roped down the line, foul. .96 down the line from Smith. Count stays the same, 1-2. Horton looking for his second bunch out. Here's the pitch. That one given a ride to left center, and now get down and go all the way to the wall. 1 run scores. Everyone holding up. And it's an RBI double from Landon Smith. Greenville starting to build some momentum here in the 8th.
Number 14, Alejandro Martinez.
So the baton handed off to Alejandro Martinez. We'll have a mound visit. No call to the bullpen. I believe that's Wes Carter over there warming up. With one swing of the bat, Martinez could pull Greenville out of a Webster save situation, making it a 3-run ball game. Alejandro's 0 for 3 today. Has the most homers outright with 2. Slugging .452 on the season. Came into this one batting .407. And now he comes up in a big spot, trying to make this a ball game. First pitch. Swing and a miss. The 0-1 to Martinez. Hit the other way, foul. Very similar to the foul ball Smith hit before he sent a double to the gap. Martinez down the count, 0-2. Strikeout would be big here for Kendall. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 3. A backwards K for Kendall Horton. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 52, Bryce Hayes.
The Gorloks will keep him in for Bryce Hayes. Hayes on the first pitch he saw against Horton. Sent one deep and out of here to start the scoring for Greenville. He'll take an eye on that first one, low and away. Another one, the same spot, deep to left field, and it's gone! Back-to-back homers for Bryce Hayes. And folks, we got a ball game on our hands.
Now batting, number 15, Connor Young.
Coach BK will come out to talk his pitcher, and we will have a call to the bullpen. Horton's day is done. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We are back at the plate is Nathan King, new pinch hitter coming in for Connor Young. Kendall Horton pulled after giving up a 3-run shot from Bryce Hayes. He's just driven in 4 of the 5 Greenville runs with homers in the 7th and the 8th inning. Now on the mound is Wes Carter. Entering a 3-run ball game in the 8th. Down the count 3-0 to King. Here's the pitch. It's away for ball 4. Coming in to pinch run is Parker Milligan for Greenville. King does his job.
Now batting for Greenville, number 3, Hunter Brits.
Hunter Brits at the plate. Greenville so far putting up a crooked number as there's a grounder to short. Toss it 2, throw to 1. It's thrown away. Webster unable to get the double play as Hutchings came in for Charleston during the pitching change. Tosses it aside. But either way, the Gorlocks do get the lead runner.
Now batting, number 19.
The 9-hole hitter, Jalen Inlow. Last chance on the frame. Top of the order will have one more opportunity. Whether it be this inning or the next. The 0-1 is inside. Next pitch is in there. Carter trying to help the Gorlocks stop the bleeding. 2 outs, man on first. The 1-2 taken in the turf. Twos across the board for the third baseman. Takes it low and away. If he's able to continue the inning, that would bring the tying run to the plate. Man on first, 2 gone. Here's the payoff. Foul tipped. Inlow stays alive. Big pitch. In there, strike 3. A huge backwards K for Wes Carter. And Greenville, after putting up 4 in the 8th, will have 3 outs to score at least 3 runs, but it's Webster's turn to hit. We'll be right back. Well, not do or die. It really feels like the Gorlocks have lost a lot of momentum and would love some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 8th. Still up by 3. Braden Trissel will get it started. First pitch well away. Panthers will start the 9th with the top of their order. Joseph Guzman will lead it off. And I really think the main thing is just getting those outs before it hits Bryce Hayes, who's batting out of the 6th spot. As he's clubbed back-to-back bombs. Trissel watches 3 straight. Three-0 count for the shortstop. Let's see if he has the green light. He loads up but takes ball 4. Reigning SLAC Player of the Week will put himself on base. And after that walk, we will have a call to the bullpen from Greenville. Be their 5th pitcher of the night. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. After a 4-pitch walk, Ty Capper will be the new man on the mound for Greenville. Mosier shows bunt. Pulls it back. Runner takes off, throw down, and Trissel has himself second. His fourth stolen base of the season. The Panthers have yet to throw a strike on the inning. The 2-0 to Adam. Taken away. These Panthers pitchers struggling to find the zone in the eighth. See if Adam has the green light. No intention of swinging, and he'll fall in the zone. Dalton Groves stands on deck. He's 2 for 4 today. 3-1, grounded up the middle. Now get through for a base hit. Trissel being waved around. There will be no play at the plate. And Webster gets one back, increasing their lead back to 4.
Now batting, number 13.
And the inning goes on. It's Mosier's second hit of the afternoon. 2 for 4 with a walk. This middle lineup has done excellent. 3, 4, 5. He's gone 6 for 12. With 3 extra base hits. First pitch, a big cut. We'll be live tomorrow for doubleheader against these two teams. Be at 5 and 8 o'clock. We'll have some late night baseball going on. It looks like Mosier will take off for second and be there after throw gets away from Pennington. Hit his glove, but dropped and just rolled too far. So far, 6 fielding errors between these two teams. Runner takes off again. Groves places down a beautiful bunt. Only play at 1, and they won't even get him. A bunt single for Dalton Groves as he picks up his 3rd hit of the match.
Number 27, Ryan Hartz.
And now Ryan Hartz, 2 for 4 on the day with 2 doubles. Comes up and will try to score 10th run of the game for Webster or more. This game mirroring Hanover's, with Webster putting up runs in 6 of their 8 frames. No crooked numbers yet, but consistent scoring has been the key for Webster. Placing down a beautiful suicide squeeze. No toss to home. Throw to first is in time. An excellent bunt from Ryan Hartz. One that was coming right at his chest. It's a shock he was able to get that bunt down, but an excellent one nonetheless.
Yeah, honestly, I thought he was going to pull it back there and let it hit him.
Would have been a good outcome for Webster either way. But the Gorlocks will score their 10th run of the game. Up next, Nick Wroblewski. Still have Dalton Groves over at second as well. First pitch, grounded to the left side, foul. Wroblewski looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch. The 0-2 taken away. Wroblewski batting out of the DH spot today. Likely to see him play one game behind the dish tomorrow. The 1-2 chopped fair. Throw to first is in time. Late call from the home plate ump. There's 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like Enlow kind of paused for a second to make
Yeah.
sure of the ruling. Still able to get the throw over in time.
So with 2 gone, up steps Reed Hippis. Was sat down for the first time of the day in his last at-bat. It was a line out to first. Reed came into this game leading the team in batting average. 357. Stands in the count, 0-2. Groves over at second will be running off the crack of the bat. Kepper will try to escape this inning. The 0-2. Popped up, foul ground, out of play. Hippis not going down without a fight. The 0-2 once again, taken away. Kepper gave up his first run of the season in this inning. For this 2 innings pitched, no earned runs. Picked up 4 punch-outs. Battling against Reed. The 2-2 hits him. Kepper trying to argue his case that he possibly leaned into it. But instead, the baton will be handed off to Matthew Lanier.
Now batting, number 22, Matthew Lanier.
A word from Coach Carlson. back to it. Lanier's already shown what he can do with the bat today. 2 for 4, 3 ribbies. And obviously that towering home run to right has highlighted his day. Could add the cherry on top as he grounds one up the middle for a base hit. Groves being waved around. And it's an RBI single for Matthew Lanier. Came into this one batting 0 for 14, looking for his first collegiate hit. Now 3 for 5 on the day. Talon Hutchings come up to the plate for his first AB of the day. Hutchings just 1 hit on the season. Came in as a defensive replacement for Jacob Charlson. Charlson gave the Gorlocks a solo shot in the 7th. Talon up in the count, 3-0. Theodore standing on deck. Here's the pitch. It'll be in there. Kepper trying to fight. Hitters count to the second baseman. And he'll take his base. A 5-pitch walk to the 9-hole. And there will be ducks on the pond for James Theodore. But not before a call to the bullpen. Greenville is on to their 6th pitcher of the match. We'll be right back. Gorloks, after giving up a 4 spot in the top of the 8th, have already put up 3 in the bottom. It's still far from over with 2 outs and the bases loaded. James Theodore will step up to the plate. First pitch will be inside for a ball. New man on the mound will be Diedrich Smith. Second pitch away. The 2-0 is in there. Theodore likely take until he saw a strike. Well, he sees it now. Theodore's put one in play every at-bat. Takes a big swing and a miss.
Looked like he was trying to end it right there.
He does represent the winning run. But now the count's 2-2. Good watch. A big hit pitch coming from Diedrich Smith. Bases loaded and 2 outs. Here's the payoff. Away for ball 4. Greenville walks in a run, and it's 12-5 Webster. Just like that, that 4 spot from Greenville erased.
Now batting, number 40, Braden Trissel.
And Trissel will be up next. Started this inning with a walk. So the Gorloks have gone through the order. Winning run is at first. The 1-0. Downstairs. We'll have a mound visit here. Don't see anyone warming up in the Greenville bullpen, so it looks like Coach Carlson just having a talk with Smith. These last few relief pitchers have had real trouble finding the zone. But the bats have been just as hot for Webster. Finding a lot of outfield grass. Smith, through 4 innings, has given up 9 runs, 5 of them being earned. He needs to throw a strike to Trissel here. I'm sure Braden will be swinging on something he likes. He loads up and takes one on the outside part of the plate for a strike. The 2-1. Chopped foul. Smith bringing it back to a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He stays alive. Trissel with one swing of the bat could end this thing. The 2-2 offering. That one given a ride to left center field. And it's off the top of the wall. Lanier scores. Hutchins being waved around. Sliding into third is Trissel, and that'll end it. Final score, 15-5, Webster. Ended in the 8th inning after a 3-run triple from the reigning player of the week. Walks it off. Thank you so much for tuning into the Gorlock Sports Network. My name is Kellen Fermanak.
I'm Matt Rumping.
And stay tuned. Tomorrow, doubleheader against Greenville. Don't miss it. We'll see y'all then.